Alrighty. Hey, Betty Lou. Hello, beautiful. Hello, hello, hello. How are you, Miss Betty Lou? Let's see how that'll do. Try to get this thing. Nothing. Hey, sweetie pie. There we go. Hey, Mr. Ned. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, 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 hey. Big blueberry boots. Hey, love. Hello to the family. Y'all. Just finished eating some dessert. Had to reapply. How are you? Y'all, let me go ahead and get this disclaimer out here real quick. I'm gonna wear big berry boots. I'm just yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I just left from over there on that live, but y'all know this past few weeks the YouTube streets have been hellified, congested. It has been difficult to find an open slot. So yeah, it's like if I'd have waited any longer, it'd have been tomorrow. So but yeah, I was over there with y'all for the first like hour and a half. I was between Jaffe's and my 2 cents. And I've just been all over the YouTube streets, child. So once I ran out of gas, I came home. Once I ran out of gas, your girl had to come home, you know? The tank is empty. The tank is mother sucking empty. You know what I'm saying? Oh, welcome to everybody coming in the chat. Y'all know, you know what I'm saying? I be trying to wait it out, y'all, but here we are. Welcome. The tea is hot. Yes, Betty Lou. I was supposed to come live like an hour ago, but like I said, I be trying to give everybody their personal time with, because it be hard jumping. I get it. So I tried to wait it out, but like I said, I'm not really trying to have to be on here to 7 o'clock in the damn morning. But Y'all know I don't mind putting the people to bed though, you know what I'm saying? Give me 1 second. Ooh, I can't explain. How are y'all? How are y'all? I know it's not but a couple handfuls of us in here, but you know, that's all you need for a little get together. You know what I'm saying? That's all you need is some twos and fews for a get together. Understand? Welcome to the family table. Hey Tiff, this is my YouTube home. My car was overheating, driving all over these YouTube streets tonight. That's what I'm saying, Cancel. Like I said, honey, I got to go home and park real quick and take me a, you know what I'm saying? My car was overheating, girl, just like yours, child. The gas gauge was all over the place. I said, no, I got to go home for a little while. Go pull up on the family, you feel me? However, you guys, I hope everybody is doing well. I am doing great. Had a great day. Thus far, God is good. You know, girl had time today to clean up my house and disinfect and sweep the whole house. I told my husband, I said, child, I didn't realize how big our home was, which we don't have a huge home, but for the two of us, it's absolutely perfection. But I was like, I didn't realize how roomy our crib was until I decided to sweep the entire damn thing today. But shout out to my husband who made dinner while I was cooking, and baby, it was so good, y'all. He made some sauteed asparagus with some beef stew of white rice, honey, with some mushroom gravy, hunty. Boo boo, if I didn't want to go live, it would have put me straight to bed. Thank you, Cancer. But as we were saying, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and get started in tonight's show. Again, I know most of the family is Lord. Oh Lord, I thought I gotta go get 2 diamonds put back in my wedding ring, y'all. I've been over here rocking 116 diamonds instead of 118, and I'm not too fond of that. Thought I had lost another one. I'm like, oh shit. My husband gonna be like, look, now damn it. I lost the other two from my old job because I used to have to. I was, you know what I mean. I was always digging in file cabinets and doing this and doing that, and oh Lord, and it loosened up. But that's a story for another day, y'all. I'm glad you're here. Welcome to the 411. We about to go ahead and get into it by the time the clock strikes 10 minutes. Angie coming through with the violins. Hello, Angie. Welcome, 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 welcome. Y'all, we're gonna go ahead and jump into some things real quick. All right. Don't forget, if you are here and you are listening, if you would please do your girl a favor. Thank you, love. If you would do your girl a favor, it's actually not really, because your girl ain't been sleeping with no kind of scarf on, child. I've been thugging it. But thank you. If you can hit that like button for me as y'all come in, that would be great. However, hey Brit, hello, hello, hello. So, y'all know I got my trusty Dusty with me. So, we can go ahead and we can get into some things, okay? And I'm pretty much going to do this show in the order to which I've written my notes, which is the order to which I received the information. if that's all right. So, the first part of this show, I'm going to thank you, Miss Kim. I love you. Can y'all give me one quick second though? Just a second. Just a second. I had to go put a little heat on my tea. A little heat on my tea. I hope everybody's doing good. We about to get started up in here real quick. Okay. So, alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and get into some things, y'all. Like I said, I went live on purpose. I knew that the streets was busy, but I also knew that's why we have a replay button. So if whoever can't be here tonight will certainly catch the replay. A view is a view is a view, no matter when you get it. You understand? So yeah, we gonna stay in motion over here. Now, for those of you that are here with me, I'm blessed to have you, and we're gonna go ahead and get into the show. So the first thing that I want to talk about is I heard a lot of movement about Israelites post or whatever, who pretty much confirmed to us that the kids were okay. The kids are in safe hands, great hands, all of this good stuff, right? Now, as a few people have been saying throughout this situation or whatever, I would love to know how Israelite knows that the kids are okay and that his baby mother is safe and things like that, because it's quite hard to see the truth over the phone, you know. And it is very easy to be suckered into a narrative over the phone. Okay, we know that Brianna has had her ways of manipulating the children into going along with her narrative. I don't know why this will be any different. You guys, the biggest issue that I have with this story is that, and I said this last night, I said it today on my 2 cents show, and I will say it again now. The biggest issue that I have is this is being taken as just a storyline. Like I said, we're content creators. We cover the story. The people that is in charge of like doing something about this, like there are adults in place with the children for a reason. There is multiple parents involved. And things of that nature. And I'm just kind of at a point where I'm like, okay, it really is only so much content creators can do. It's really only so much the subscribers can do. And especially when we are in fact on the outside looking in. Like I said earlier, I feel there are people on the inside that can get closer to the matter a lot better and quicker than we can. You know, there's people who know the family, and that is family who possibly can get a little further than we can. So it comes to a point where, you know, on one hand, it's like, okay, this is all about bags and storylines and stuff. But when we start involving the safety of the children, it becomes a matter of, okay, why is this story still, you know, it's almost like it's circulating around the YouTube streets, but how long is it going to just be passed around from panel to panel and someone is actually going to step in and go check on the kids, send somebody? If nothing's going wrong, then we don't have to worry. But I would rather worry. I would rather, just my personal opinion, yes, it can be detrimental when you send CPS or cops or whatever to a home to check on kids and they may get scared like, am I going to be taken away from my mom or this, that, and the third? That can be scary. But for me, it is 50 times, maybe even 100 times more scarier to sit back, do nothing, and just hope that nothing worse happens. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Dee Dee. Hello, sweetheart. So we're kind of caught in that crossroads of, okay, it's like you're torn between it's not your family, so how much is it really your business? And then the other side is, well, aren't the safety of all children our business? You know what I'm saying? So at this point, I'm in a prayerful spot where I just pray that the adults that are surrounding the kids step in and check on these babies. Stop taking people's word about this and word about that, because we know history has showed us that people will lie right to you because they don't want nobody involved. They don't want no one to know anything is wrong. The kids could be scared. They already down one parent, stuck with a stepfather that they hardly know. Their real father is hundreds of miles away, and your mother is fucking half baked. You know what I'm saying? Um, all those elements mixed up in one seems to be the creation of a bad storm. You know. So, hey, Miss Dee Dee, I love you. I don't know if I just said that or not. I felt like I did, but I'm not sure. So, repeat. Hey, Miss Dee Dee. Um, so I'm really disheartened because, you know, I don't want this the kids or anything that has to do with any type of abuse. I don't want it to be just a storyline. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you, it's sad with society because, you know, people have seen like Krishan Rock go through her trials and tribulations with abuse by Blueface or whatever. And it's like everybody watches it or everybody knows it and they just do content on it. Nobody, like, you know what I'm saying, is reaching out to the girl, like, you know, the family. Sometimes you just wonder, like, where is the statute of limitations of family intervening with people, whether celebrity or not? You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful for mine because I have the kind of family that just ain't gonna let you fall by the wayside. They don't give my family, they don't give two shits how much you love your partner if they know that your partner is like hurting you or be no. We just don't play them kind of games. We don't let people play off none of the kids' tops. Like, yo, we show up and we show out for our people. That's just fucking period. Do you understand? That goes for the women, the men, whatever. We shows the fuck up and we show out. You understand? We not wait, child, honey. Mm-mm. You better ask my nieces and nephews. I don't give a fuck. I pull up on girlfriends, boyfriends. I don't give a fuck. I'm there. You understand? Um, exactly, Miss Dee. It's sad because this guy Israelite, like he claims to be such a God powered man, but yet you're the same man who told Brianna before to stay with her abuser. So you know, you got other kids, you got a wife, so it leads us to wonder how you do you even want to care, or do you not want to get too involved because it may mess up your perfect setup of whatever life you got set up for yourself. I don't fucking know. It's crazy to me though. It's all very, very, very crazy to me, and it almost disgusts me greatly because I'm like, dude, can we get the stories off the panels and to somebody that can go check on the kids? Like, is there an aunt or somebody? Like, I'm just like, how long is we gonna rotate this and assume something may be happening? Even if it was that one isolated time, that's not your child. Why are you putting your hands on somebody's child? Why is Israelites sweeping all this stuff under the rug instead of checking on your kids? Pull the hell up. Not calling on the phone. You not all this extra shit. Not texting. Go pull up on your kids. Matter of fact, go pick your kids up and write a note to the schools or something and tell them they gotta go, you know what I'm saying, visit you through the Christmas holiday or something. Get their schoolwork and take them with you. Just until the smoke clears. Like right now, it'll make you wonder, like, damn, I mean, it will really sadden a person like me to think that people will leave these kids in a possible danger because they scared they're gonna miss a check from Rihanna, or that Rihanna is scared she's gonna miss a check from Facebook or something. It's like, dude, and if anybody was on my 2 cents live today, she shared was anybody on there when she shared the story? Anybody in the chat? I know it's only a couple of us in here, but is there anybody in here that heard her story about the little boy? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Hey, Mel MCC. You know it always puts a smile on my face when you pull up. You one of my late night homies. Yes, I was there. Okay, Mel MCC says that she was there. So, for those of you that may not have been there, in a nutshell, my 2 cents shared a story with us about I think it was a cousin or something of hers, had a little boy, and I'm not sure what demonic spirit took over this person, but however, it was something to the nature of the cousin and the boyfriend. Put the child peed in the bed or whatever, and to discipline the child, they put him in a tub full of boiling water until his skin practically fell off. They gave him some Tylenol and put him in the bed. He was announced deceased the next morning. Um, this bothered my 2 cents because she had a feeling something was going on with the child, that the boyfriend, the mother, or whoever. She had this feeling, but she didn't speak on it. You know what I'm saying? And didn't do anything. Just kind of like, nah, it's all. You put it in the back of your mind, and so what's going on here resonated with her and made her think of that time when she didn't say anything and then discover that the little boy, which would be her baby cousin, was pronounced deceased, because he was being abused, put in a tub full of boiling water for that which his skin fell off. And I'm pretty sure this sent his body into a shock. I'm pretty sure the pain was unbearable. And instead of taking the little boy to the hospital, they tucked his skinless body in the bed, gave him some Tylenol, and went on about their motherfucking night. Okay? Now, I would be lying to say that I think in my heart that things would go this type of far to this extent. No, I don't. But has it gone far enough just with what we've gotten? Yes. And just because I'm not thinking it would go quite that far does not mean it can't. That just means right now I'm hoping that, you know what I mean, there's some sense somewhere with some of these people. I feel like I'm getting a catch on my shoulder. Hold on, guys. Y'all know I don't be bowling like that, and I feel like well, no, that wouldn't be it because I didn't bowl with this arm. Whew. I feel like I'm getting some carpal tunnel in my arm. So, hey, Miss Joanne. Yes, Miss Angie, that is torture. That's torture for a grown adult. You know, I'm pretty sure if any of us was put into a tub of scalding, boiling water, any of our skin would fall off, and our health would be compromised, maybe even leading to the same demise as this little boy. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys have to understand it's the same as when you put crabs in a pot. You know what I'm saying? Crabs are in the boiling water. Do you understand? So this means you are cooked eternally. You're starting to cook eternally. You know what I mean? We have to think of that. Like your skin was the surface level, but imagine what's happening to a live body being cooked on the inside, you know? That is heartbreaking to say the least. It's heartbreaking to think about. Like it's heartbreaking when I hear of people in in a fire or something where they get first, second, and third degree burns and all of this stuff. That's disheartening when you just burnt to the skin, but it hadn't had a chance to start, messing with your insides. That's hard enough. But imagine what this child had to be going through, held down in boiling water. We have to get the hell out of our minds. We have to stop looking at people in their celebrity and start looking at people for who they are. Hence, your R. Kellys. Hence, your Puff Daddies. Hence, your Ray Caruth dude, the football player who unalived his baby mama. You know what I'm saying? We have to get out of these ideas that just because we are fanned out about someone or we see them on TV, we watch them on Netflix and Hulu, that they are not capable of some crazy demonic things. We have to stop thinking just because we see them on something making us laugh, that they're not troubled by some evil spirits. Okay, and it's sad to say the least. I think these fathers have got to step in a little harder. And I know what's stacked up against you, LaTruth, in that you are trying to make it work in the most legal way as possible. But I think all the fathers need to come to a head and step up for these kids. Get your kids, get your kids, get your kids. Worry about if something is true or not later. Right now, I would rather have my kid traumatized for a few minutes while the police help me get them out this house, or rather than traumatized for a lifetime because somebody has hurt them or caused some eternal damage, or you just don't know. You can hit people without meaning to unalive them and accidentally unalive them. I know people, not personally, but we've heard stories of people getting into a fight and somebody gets hit over the head with something, get hit in the temple or whatever. You just trying to protect yourself, but you would accidentally hit someone in the temple or something and unalive them. You know what I'm saying? Like the same can happen. Y'all. Also, I don't know if y'all heard about the little boy. He was like 13 or something, maybe 14, and he was play fighting with his little brother. I can't remember how old the little brother was. I want to say he was like 8 or something. But whatever he did by accident, just playing with his brother, he accidentally unalived his brother because he did not realize his strength. You know what I'm saying? He did not realize how much bigger that he was than his little brother. And he ended up getting locked up for it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, he's in juvenile to this day until he turns 18, and then he's going. I think he'll have to do a year to because it's not the regular M charge or whatever. It's something else. But I brought that up because Johnny Boy is a grown man. You know what I'm saying? Right, Angie. Johnny Boy is a grown man, and he's probably twice the weight size of Josh. And so, if you imagine a fragile chested boy getting hit in the chest by a grown ass man, we don't know if it was one hit, a 1-2, a 1-2-3. We don't know how many hits to the chest that was. You know, what did you hit him in his heart? You just don't know. So we got to stop playing, thinking everything is a game, everything is a joke. Oh, it was just a little discipline hit. Like, boy, you better stay on my shit. We just don't know. So I'm gonna need parents and adults to be more mindful of things like that. I'm gonna need y'all women to stop being so geeked up over penis that you forget to protect your kids. Stop being so geeked up over penis that you're not paying attention to the signs of true trauma that you are allowing to be caused on your children. It is to the point where it's sickening and it's sad, and it's time to stop playing games. Like, somebody needs to fucking go stand up for those kids, and like, it's time for, if anybody knows anything, it's time to really lay it out there. It's time for people to stop pussyfooting around with the truth, because what you know could help save a life. What you know could help save this girl who could be in, like, we knew she was going to get her karma, but we don't want nothing to like happen to the girl's life. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I think some of you people have got to start coming out and stop giving this shit up piece by piece and inch by inch, and just tell what you know, get it out, and free yourself. Real talk. Because if anything happens to those kids or anybody's kids that's not stepping up, being a hedge of protection, you are going to feel like shit. You see how easy it was for those memories to hit my 2 cents today, when it wasn't her fault, but she takes on some of that burden because she did not say what she was feeling was going on. Y'all have to stop taking this YouTube thing like it's the most important thing. Having a story or getting some popularity off of a story is not where we at today. Okay, when it comes to these children, just give it up or shut the fuck up. That's where we're at with it. Like, it's like everybody is playing off these kids' tops for a friend, for a bag, for this, for that, for a story. Cut the shit. Cut the shit, man, for real. Exactly, Angie. And yes, it is. And over some shoes, you know what I'm saying? And let's not get me wrong. We're not gonna go acting like a lot of us ain't come from regular black households where your parents might now tag your ass for fucking with something you ain't had no business fucking with. We're not gonna act like we were all grew up in those other kind of houses where you gotta go stand in the corner for go to timeout. Now we not gonna front like we came from the I don't act like I won't come over there and haul off on your ass type parents. Let's not do that. But let's remember, this ain't that boy's parent. Let us also remember, this ain't that boy's parent, nor is it his step parent. Okay, this is just a man. This woman started fucking this year. That's it. That's all. You understand what I'm saying? This girl, I don't even think has met this man's family yet, and you're putting your hands on her kids. Like, Johnny boy, I'm gonna need you to pipe your ass down and sit down somewhere. But guess what? It's little crappy ass women who know this shit, know that nigga ain't shit, and they'll still be over there all in this chat like, oh Johnny, you're so wonderful. I'm so glad Brianna found you. I am so glad that those kids have you to look up to. And mind you, no less, we're talking about the same man who you would think as a man, we would see you hanging out with the boys a little more. But why is baby Amora the biggest featured child on your thing? I know it's because you don't give a fuck about those kids. You're only trying to antagonize the father. That's it, that's all. You wanted to join in on the smear campaign against LaTruth. So now you up here doing this fugazi ass shit. Why ain't you acting like a stepdad to all the kids? You just want to video record you playing games with Moski, and me and Moski playing damn what you call it, Roblox, and look, me and Moski dancing, me and Moski this. Oh, my little Moski. You do know the girl has 4 kids, right? 2 of which are boys. When are we going to see you playing some basketball with the boys? When are we going to see you like take the boys on well, now I don't really want you to take none of them kids no damn where. But prior to this, do we not ask ourselves, well, if you a whole man and she got 2 whole children, why the hell are you never with the boys? Why are you coming out of Lauren's room? Why is you bouncing baby Amora all over your damn knee every 5 minutes? You want to be all up under baby Amora. Why is that? I wonder. I'm sure you wonder. You would think a man would be in there trying to help raise the 2 men. They already got, you know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You are supposed to be like, you know what I mean? You know, like either you supposed to be you're supposed to be pouring into all 4 of the kids, but definitely bonding with the young boys that are becoming young men each and every day. That shit weirds me out a little bit, y'all. It weirds me out a little bit, you know? If you go down that man page right now, the number 1 kid you gonna see is who? Baby Amore, little Moski. What's your infatuation with little Moski? Why out of all the kids, you coming out of the oldest daughter's room when we heard Brianna say, well, I don't know why you got shot with the oil water gun when all y'all all really fell asleep at the same time. And Lauren says, I know. That's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Isn't that interesting? That the little girl come... happy birthday, Carolina girl. Happy birthday, baby. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Best I can do. You know I can't sing, girl. So happy birthday, sweetheart. And you know we love you so much over here in the 411. Well, you know we love you, honey. You know, I ain't got no candle, but you can make a wish. You can make a wish in the 411 Wizzy. Did you do it? Did you do it? Happy birthday, Carolina girl. Happy birthday. Hold on, guys. You just did it good. Okay. Oh, uh, gotta get to the dentist. I got a wisdom tooth trying to come out. That's why my teeth shifting, y'all, because I got my wisdom teeth, they coming, they trying to push out in my old age now. I'm gonna have to give me a back partial, y'all. Thank you. You as well, baby. Wherever you are, I'm sure you're gorgeous while you there. Give me one sec, sugar plums. Okay, guys. Let's see here. So, before I flip my page, I just wanted to say, like, I wonder if LaTrue has proof and knew of this, why hasn't he got his child and Josh out of the house? Make it make sense. He's 10 minutes away. Why didn't he bring this to the forefront? I wish I could answer that, Dark Clouds. My what my guess is, y'all, the best answer I have for that is, now I don't know. It could very well be that maybe he's just learning all this at the same time we are. I'm not for sure. For me, you guys, now this is a tricky subject, guys. It really is. I guess for some, because as much as I'm not trying to offend or anything like that, but I feel like it could never have been a moment too soon to check. You know what I mean? I feel like whenever anyone knew, whenever this happened, um, I feel like there should have been somebody told or reached out to whenever a person, anybody was first told over there or across the street. You know what I'm saying? I feel like whoever Brianna told that to, first of all, y'all, I gotta tell y'all this, okay? This is where the rubber meets the road, okay? At the end of the day, all right, let me be gentle but firm here. At the end of the day and at the beginning of the day, the first person who should have done something is the mother, okay? Now, before any of us can say, hey, why didn't the fathers go get their kids? Why this? Why that? We must start realizing where the root of the problem is, okay? If for this girl, Ashley G, has said on multiple platforms, that this is her truth. She would never lie about a child. There's a million things she could lie about Brianna on if she wanted to be lying, but lying about the safety of her son or what happened to him is not one of them, as she has a child and would not want, so and so forth. Now, yes, with her having a child, um, it's bigger than just not lying about it. I would wonder, well, for every one of these women who know about this that have children, and I don't have kids, and I'm on somebody's ass. You see what I'm saying? Like, hold up, say the what now? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why people that, I don't know why everybody's been kind of hush mouth or slow to, you know, get it popping about this. I don't know. But one thing that we cannot deny is the truth. The safety starts with the mother. Do you understand? The mother, she was the first one to know, right? For her to have told Ashley or whatever other mixed styles and whatever other breed ex or current Beehive members, um, instead of telling Beehive members, she should have been calling the popos or doing some straightening. You know what I'm saying? Calling the father, doing some straightening. You understand? Not calling the what the fuck. That's what I don't get. People done got on this story and done really psych themselves out into thinking that this one side or another is the end all be all to all things. If your child is being abused or has been abused or you done been abused in any way, how the fuck can you stand up against the truth for a year, but you are sitting in the bullshit with Janelle and only speaking about the matters to the Beehive? Why aren't you going to the police? Why aren't you calling Israelite 777 and saying, hey, this man done put his hands on your son? You know what I mean? He done punched your son in the chest over some shoes. You understand? Why is these things that's happening going to anybody else other than the police and the fathers, you know? So it makes us wonder if this story is true, then the protection lies in the hands of the fucking mother. You know, this is the first and closest adult in her life in that home. And even with the grandfather, like, dude, do you just sit in the basement and let anything go? Like, I'm starting to question your character too. I don't give a fuck if that's your daughter and you want some kind of payroll. If this man is in here sneaking and geeking and doing dumb shit, like, why aren't you stepping in as the grandfather? Now, damn it, I know y'all not living in some soundproof stone castle out that motherfucker. That's the problem. No. That's what I'm saying, Dark Clouds, is I'm saying because she said she would not lie because about a child because she has a child. I was asking why I wish she had that energy with as soon as she knew to tell the truth in Israelite or to do whatever, you know, because she has a child. So that's what I was saying is she said, you know, I wouldn't lie on you know, about a kid, da da da. And so I'm like, well, okay, that's cool, but you know what I mean? If you got a child and you wouldn't want this to be happening with your child, why didn't you contact the authorities or tell the fathers and things like that when you were told this happened? That's what I'm trying to figure out. And let me see. Absolute. First of all, hey sis, Rich, I love you long time, and you knew that. And hell no, I was gonna get to that at the end of this part, but hell no, I absolutely don't. I feel you, Carolina girl. I feel you. I think we're all there, but it's like, you know, everybody's kind of energy kind of kicked up a notch when you start talking about the children. You know what I'm saying? Uh, type of thing. Let me see. So, yeah, Dark Clouds. And if I don't know if you were here in my past couple lives, but I asked that same thing to my brother Kevin yesterday when I said, at what point, I had an issue with a lot of things, to be honest, and there's no pun against anyone, you know what I'm saying? But I had issues with a lot of things with this. I also had issues, like I had told brother Kev, I was like, well, at what point, like, what can we do with this if nobody, it's like everything is hearsay. But my point is when it comes to the safety of children, once it's out there, whether right or wrong, if nobody knows that it's a lie, I'm going to be checking on my kid. If I think it's the truth, I'm going to be checking on my kid. No matter what the case is, I'm pulling up on my kids. Let me make that make sense. You understand? It's called just in case matters. You know what I mean? What if she's telling the truth? I got to go check on my kids. Perhaps even if it's a lie, I'm going to go check on my kids. Carolina girl, I understand, baby. You know I love you and you know I support your choice. I do, I do, I do. Cause um I've heard that a lot through these YouTube streets of people having to just, you know, back away from it. And I completely understand. I love you, Carolina girl, and you know that happiest birthday to you. And I'll be here when you return. And hopefully we won't be on this story though. And God bless you, baby girl. But yeah, so at the end of the day, you know, I'm just wanting people to realize that it comes a point in time where, you know, this has to be more important than just a storyline. The safety and the kids' mental health. It has to be more important than a Facebook bag or a YouTube check or whatever you want to call it. At some point, it's like when it comes to your own kids, if somebody in a chat can let me know if the shoe is on the other foot. Are you not like, I don't care if it's an allegation. I'm pulling up just in case it ain't an allegation. You feel what I'm saying, y'all? It's like I'm I'm prepared not to be the popular opinion around here. You know, I'm prepared for that because I'm not one of those that's running around here like, oh, I hate this is happening to for anybody other than the kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm not there yet. Um, so and I only brought these things up. Ooh, oh motherfucker got to go. Hey Virgo, hey sweetheart. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So at the end of the day, I just be asking, right, Carolina girl, that's where we at with it with me over here. It's like, do it matter? Like at this point, you dealing with a whole lot of people that's been doing a whole lot of lying, sneaking and geeking and crazy shit. So at what point do we step in and put like the bullshit aside and start like making this shit make sense? All right, it's only so many bags can come out this damn shit before somebody get. You understand what I'm trying to say to you? You know, like it's time. It's time. Playtime is over. It's like for real, and this shit is gone too far. Like then you have to realize, y'all, that these people across the street they go so hard for her, but they don't want to address these rumors, clear them up, clear Johnny Boy name up, clear, you know, what? Can I ask one more question? I want to thank you for answering and not blocking me. I don't want to do too much though either. Oh no, Dark Clouds. It's not like that over here. You know, I'm respectable to whoever respectable to me, even if we're having a difference in opinion. So you are welcome to ask whatever you like. You know, It's the break room for one Wizzy. Good to see you, Virgo. Good to see you. Um, I'm trying to wait on your question before I move on to my next order of business. Is Joffy still on? I meant to check on my other phone so I could write in the chat. Rich, I hope you doing well, Richie Rich. And about what you asked me, if you still want to hit me on Instagram and let me know, however you want to do things. I ain't want you to think that I didn't want you to, but I ain't want to apply no pressure for the blessing either. So you just let me know, baby girl. I don't want nobody to miss their blessing. All right, Dark Cloud says, yesterday, Kevin said and y'all agreed that y'all were waiting on a response. The dad gave a response, but y'all are not accepting it. What will it take for y'all to believe it never happened? Um, well, for one, you definitely did not hear that from me because I wasn't waiting on the dad to respond. That is why Kevin came up here on my panel and hey my 2 cents, love you. That's why Kevin came up in the first place because he sits my energy where I was like, somebody need to go do something, somebody need to go check. It wasn't about necessarily having to call CPS or even call the cops, but I'm like, somebody needs to go check and do something, and then if somebody needs to be called, take it from there. But I'm like, if y'all would realize, you remember when Sierra was talking about being on the phone with Desharia, and Desharia and supposedly LaTruth was dragging her all across the floor and beating on her. You remember when Sierra said that? But then Sierra said she talked to Brianna and everything was fine, everything was settled, and things of that nature. So I'm like, but there was agreement with the two baby mothers that this had happened, right? And the little girl said this happened too, right? But the mother ain't gonna check on her little girl because the stepmama said everything was all good. I just wanted to know if anybody remembered that. Thank you, Virgo. Love you. Hello, Critical Time Talk. And so that's what I'm saying, that if it was your child, you get it when it comes. Okay, maybe I would be a different type of mother, but I don't even have kids, right? But see, I know how I am just even over my nieces and nephews. I'm pulling the fuck up. Can't nobody get on the phone and tell me shit. I'm pulling up just because you're going to have to tell me straight up to your face, to my face. You understand? Because y'all have to act like people that don't want you involved in their shit, they gonna tell you anything just so you don't show up being all nosy in their business. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, everything's fine. These people was just lying all over the Facebook shit. All this stuff. It's like, because you don't know who's lying, go check. If that makes sense. See, the problem between myself and a lot of people, not everybody, but certain people, is that there is a lot of people going off of hearsay and avoiding wanting proof. You understand? And if anybody has noticed, Tiff the Gift, I have asked for proof from the person who gave the story. And the same way that when this DV case first started, I asked for proof. from the other side. See, I am a give me some proof type person. But when it comes to your kids, there is no waiting. There is I'm coming to see about somebody in case somebody needs some straightening. Then from there, okay, well, I've checked on my kids, everything's fine, everybody's happy, I've da 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 whatever. But no, all this over the phone shit and all people is giving me is what somebody told them. So, but what I'm telling you is that that's fine in basic YouTube the rumor mill and YouTube and all that. But when it comes to real live motherfucking kids, somebody better pull up and check in case there needs to be some straightening. It's not about what somebody tell you. You got to see shit for yourself. Now, again, I say I might just be a different type of parent. But when it comes to my kids, ain't nobody gonna tell me shit. Now I'll find out if it's a rumor or not later, but I'm not gonna take no chances. No. Cause hell, everybody involved has been caught sneaking and geeking and lying. Shit, Brianna is a liar. Brianna has manipulated certain children before to go along with her narrative. Like, you know what I mean? Then we have the person who delivered the info has had her hand in some sneaking and geeking too. So it's like nobody involved can be trusted. That's why you got to go and check for yourself. Okay, Dark Clouds. Well, for one, I'm gonna need you to slow down just a little bit because you're doing a whole lot of y'all. And I don't know who y'all is. I can only tell you how to break room feel. But in this subject matter, if we need to, do like a synopsis, a breakdown or something, I move off of proof and evidence, right? I could never call the grandfather a liar because the grandfather doesn't do much talking for any of us to accuse him of lying. Okay, he doesn't say shit. Start there, right? And I'm just going down the line of your thing. So did we call Brie a liar? Did I call Brie a liar? Sure, because I have posted many videos of Brie contradicting the things that she say. From he broke my finger and physically abused me to I never said it was physical abuse here. I never said he beat me, dragged me, blacked my eye, and da da da. See, we've caught Bree in lots of lies. We've seen Bree say, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't never leaving that good dick or whatever she said to. Oh, your sex is whack and your penis is a shrimp and da 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 da. See, I've seen Bree say, I've seen Bree say. My husband took very good care of me, taught me the game, and put me on, told me not to go, I didn't have to return to work, and he gonna show me how to get this bag, and my husband upgraded me, honey. Your man's supposed to upgrade you. My husband upgraded me to the truth ain't never did nothing for me, and he didn't put me on. God did this, and this person did that, but the truth ain't did shit for me that's just the name of few things that we call her. You get what I'm saying? You get what I mean? So yes, I can confirm that Brianna is a liar. Okay? I mean, we could go. We would be here all night naming all the shit that she done contradicted herself on. And as far as let me see. Oh yeah, and the biggest lie of all is that she said that Robert physically abused her, and she never gave us any proof of it. And anybody connected to her never gave us any physical abuse on it. To this day, all that we have is what Brianna told me. What Brianna told me. And we're fine with that. You know what I'm saying? We do what we do over here. You know what I'm saying? We combat the truth. I do what I do over here. I combat the truth, you know? At this point, what we're saying is when it comes to the safety of kids, it comes a time where you say, to hell with wonder, and you go see for yourself. I mean, that's normally when it's your children, you don't let nobody tell you if your kids are okay or not. You go see if your kids are okay or not. And not to mention, when you see all this bullshit going on, if you ask me, Israelite number 739 or whatever his name is should have probably requested some time with his kids while all of this bullshit has been going on, instead of coddling Brianna and making her seem like some sort of a saint just because he has his own wife and some more children, and he don't really want to anything fucking up his little world, his little happy place over there. So, you know, I mean, sheesh. And about Johnny Boy, yeah, we've caught him capping too, because he claims he loves her, but yet he cheats on her. I mean, we might have haven't saw these bruises. We probably haven't saw him. We never saw him spit on her, but we have been confirmed through Brianna herself, a few of the people across the street, and Pretty Bree that Johnny Boy has cheated. And remember the Uber with the two ladies that he was recording and then put it on his storyline? Like, yeah, so that would be making Johnny Boy a liar when he says, hey, I love you, and you're the greatest ever, and you get what I'm saying. Hold on, let me see. No, a tote is not abuse. A tote is a tote, okay? When you are fresh out of surgery and somebody is kicking at you and pepper spraying you, well, I don't care if I try to put a couch on top of your head to save my life when you are kicking at me and pepper spraying me and trying to take my items. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Whatever is in with that I can get to that can block me from getting hurt. If you hurt yourself trying to continue to try to hurt me, well, that sounds like a self-inflicted injury, if you ask me. If you're rummaging through people's pockets when they tell you to stop and leave them alone, and you're trying to take their items, see, that's what you call stealing. There's no proof of that too. There's no proof of what, Dark Clouds, love? But is it proof of him putting a toe on her head and messing her finger up? No, that's why we're here. There's no proof of any physical abuse on his behalf at all. And I challenge anyone to provide it if they have some. I've been waiting for only a year. I'm not trying to start no shit. I'm just saying, I ain't been shown nothing. I've been told a whole lot of shit, but I ain't seen too much. You feel me? Truth said she was kicking him in the stomach to cover it up. It's proof. I'm not sure what you mean, Dark Clouds. The truth said she was kicking him in the stomach to cover it up. Oh, I see what you mean now. It's proof. I don't know how that's proof. Again, this is speculation. This is speculation. And what else did you say? Yes, he admitted using the tote to block her from kicking him and to stop her from doing what she was doing. Because had he not put a barrier in between him, she probably would have landed some of those kicks to his stomach, which was still very fragile, as he had just had surgery just a couple months before that. Um, let's see. And he admitted to, yes, he admitted a tote was present, and he never admitted that he used the tote to try to harm her. He used the tote to block her kicks, is what he said, and she never denied not pepper spraying him, and she never denied not kicking at him, and she admitted to trying to take his phones and look through his phones. So, and my guess is, to make it make a little more sense, if a man was really trying to actually hurt a woman or use something to harm a woman, I don't think they're gonna pick up some empty ass tote. You know what I mean? Like, it's a whole lot of things within a household that you can use to hit somebody with, but an empty tote, I don't think that would be my first choice. Now, Now, is the tote big enough to create a barrier between me and somebody that's trying to kick at me? Yeah, I can't use this tote to block my stomach. And if you happen to be coming at me and just get caught up inside that motherfucker, that's on you. Hey, Robin. Hey, baby. And as far as those hospital papers, I also I don't recall seeing much of nothing other than her, like, I don't recall seeing, I never saw no details on them hospital papers. Thank you so much, Robin. Love you. Hey, Miss Felicia. Break it down. It's the 4-1 Wizard. But that's the thing, Dark Cloud. We can't say anything without proof. But yet, the things that we have proven, we still get a rebuttal on. Like I say, okay, no proof on the first day, right? It's a matter of what each person says happened, right? But where there is proof is the many other videos that showcase her erratic, physically abusive and verbally abusive behaviors, that we have proof of. We have proof of actual physical abuse from Brianna. The proof is the toad tip. LOL. What you mean the proof is the toad? What do you mean? The proof ain't the toad. Let me tell you what her proof at. The proof is in her admitting that she went and put her hands on that man, trying to, the tussle began when you go into trying to reach in someone else's personal person. See, this is my person, right? My clothes, they're on my body, they're on me, they're part of my person. You know what I mean? This is all my personal shit right here. If you try to reach in my pocket, see, this is the first violation. Okay? We have to realize, married or not, you can't just be thinking that you can do whatever you want to do with somebody else's shit. You understand? So the first violation in my book would be you're trying to take something off my person that belongs to me. When I'm telling you to stop, when I'm telling you to leave me alone and get out of my personal space, I'm not bothering you. Believe what you want, do what you want, whatever. Just I'm tired. Leave me alone. And you keep trying to come into my personal space, trying to get something that belongs to me from me. That's the first problem. That's the first moment of disrespected. That's where my logic is, and my logic is also um, um, we can kind of grasp the person that this person is due to other physical behaviors. That's what makes it not hard to believe you would be kicking him and trying to pepper spray him when every 5 minutes we got all these videos of you putting your hands on him. But see, what I didn't get is the other side who lacked any evidence at all go with her narrative. They believe the finger was broke by the toe. They believe of the physical abuse just because she came on this live with a finger wrapped up in front of y'all face and a doctor's note. Understand? You could freaking you could jam or break your finger playing sports with your kids outside. You could break your finger doing a lot of things. She can't just get an injured finger that somehow mysteriously starts working 2 weeks later. When most times when things are broken, you got a good 6 weeks before your trigger finger is ready. You know what I'm saying? Girl, you was at the gun range like a month later. So they went from standing to her being in a position. So they went from standing to her being in a position. I'm not sure what you mean. Where she's able to kick him. How did she end up on the floor? I don't know, Auntie. I don't know. You have to ask her that. Running in that closet with his laptop. She could have failed. She could have failed. I don't know how the girl ended up on the floor. How did she end up in his pocket? Like, seriously. You know? Do you remember when, we are discussing, while we're on the subject of lies, you remember when she was on the phone with the cops, lying on the bed, told the police that he was following her, yet she was not moving. Hey, NXS, hello, hello, hello. And no problem, Dark Clouds, no problem. I enjoyed the report. But yeah, the girl is he following me. He got a gun. Yes, critical time talk. He following me. He got a gun. Yes. 813-674-3187. Brianna. I'm done. Like, girl, then gonna get up and walk right past the nigga like, and excuse you. I'm like, dude. I mean, yeah. Y'all know. We know this thing like the back of our hand because, we've done a lot of work on it. You know what I'm saying? He got a gun. 813-314-2137. Yeah. I'm sorry, that moment in time will always tickle me. Right. We like, bitch, ain't that the finger that was broke? fix your throat. Fuck is in your throat? Yeah, he following me. Whatever. Yes, yes. Could you hurry up? He followed me. 813 31 84 17. Can you hurry up? You gotta go. Girl, leave us all the fuck alone. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. No, stop. Just stop dogging me around. Okay, sorry, I had to get this shit up out my system. Hey to the homies that's in the chat. I don't know why we gotta be doing this. This what he say. What he say? How you saying that line so good? Wait. I don't know why Brianna be doing this stuff. It's just crazy. It's when he threw his hands up like this and put them back on his head. What child? Right, child. That bitch. So, well, I didn't miss it. I'm a comedian for y'all, baby. So the calling is still amongst us. You know? But I thank you in excess. Thank you, baby. So, I have another order of business. Okay, so the next thing I want to get into you is a mess in excess. I'm humbled and I'm very thankful for that. I really, really am. That is such a blessing. And on that note, I try to say goodbye and I joke. I try to walk away, but I stumble. Though I try to hide it, it's clear. My world crumbles when you are not near. I play it off, but I'm dreaming of you. I play it cool, but I'm fiending. I try to say goodbye and I joke. I try to walk away, but I stumbled. Though I try to hide it, it's clear. My world crumbles when you are not near. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Woo! Y'all know I was gonna hit it for you one time. Now I'm saying, you know, I had to pull up. Now I'm ready to pull my fro back out so I can really hit it. You feel me? Y'all know it ain't nothing but a good time. I know there's gonna be good times. I think that's Well, I have to be Little Macy and let the original be Big Macy. It ain't the little burrito. Oh shit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shout out to Macy Gray. Hey, Miss Hickman. All right, let me go ahead and jump into part two of my show. Y'all, my lighter one now. I gotta go old school. I've been using matches. But the funny thing is, I kind of like it. It make me feel like I'm in the 80s or something. So I kind of dig it. Shalom. All right. Thank you so much. I know this name. Hold up, guys. My phone tripping. Hold on, babies. Sorry, y'all. Can somebody tell me who just sent me that cash app? Because my phone started tweaking for a second. I was trying to see so I could thank you. Can you let me know so I can thank you? And while I'm waiting, let me go ahead and say thank you. I'm very, very grateful for the cash app. I should know. I've seen this name before. I've seen this name before. Who are you? Who just did that? Okay, I'm waiting on you to come let me know. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Let me know before I get started. Let me know. Thank you so much, NXS. See, I knew I would know. I knew I had a strong feeling it was you. Thank you so much for blessing me, NXS. God bless you. For real talk. I'm very grateful for you laying a seed on me. Understand? Thank you so much, baby girl. Mad love. It's going in and out. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. Can y'all hear me okay? Let me know. Let me mute and unmute. Thank you, in excess. Thank you. Hopefully it will get itself together. You in and out. No. Okay, let's start here. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? I think it's catching up to itself. I tried to switch Wi-Fi's. Let me know. If not, I'll switch back over. Your audio's in and out and breaking up. Hickman says she hears me just fine. Let me see. Hold on, guys. I'm waiting to hear if y'all can hear me. I was having some technical difficulties. Let me know if you can hear me, because it's looking a little shady. It's looking a little shady. Let me know. Let me know. Ouch. If not, I'll start a new one or something. Betty Lou says yes. Okay. Now the visual looks a little shoddy. It's moving real slow. Let me know. Ooh. Rich Talk, can you hear me? I don't want to start talking if y'all can't hear me. I may start this over because it is a little shoddy. It's a little shoddy, y'all. I'm not for sure. Okay, Rich says she can hear me. Okay. It looked like it really wants to fuck up or something. I don't know if it's trying to catch itself. Okay, now it seems like it done got control of itself because I felt like I was moving in slow motion. Okay, so there's one thing I want to cover. I'm sorry about that last 10-minute debacle, y'all, because Shorty had to get her life together. But one other thing that I want to get into really quickly is that I don't like is that this girl is constantly saying that this man is sent from her by God, and that be tripping me out because I'm like, why? What makes you feel that way? One of the sentences she uses all the time, and she'll say, "God sent me the perfect man." Okay, let me repeat that. She tends to say, "God sent me the perfect man," right? So in my mind, I'm like, well, unless God sent you Jesus, which it don't look like it, where does perfect man situation come from? I really think this thing needs to be started over or something. I don't know. Maybe it'll catch its groove or something. I don't know what it's doing. But anywho, let me know if it fucks up by ear. It's free to hit the like button. Break room. Let's go. But girl, it ain't that many of us in here because you know it has been, which I already knew that because it has been a long day and I knew that, but I'm still doing what the hell I got to do. Now, but thank you, Virgo. I love you for that. That sentence always bothered me because I'm like, girl, for starters, there's no such thing as a perfect man. And two, I feel like a man that came from God or that was sent by God or made in God's image or, you know, things of that nature, wouldn't be a cheater. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why would God send you a cheater? And more importantly, like, why would God send you like, would a man of God be having sex with another man's wife? Like, somebody help me out in the chat. Like, if God sent you a man of God, would he be a cheater? Yes or no in the chat. Would a man sent by God be a cheater? Anybody out there? Let me know if I need to restart this thing. Let me know if I need to restart this thing, y'all, because it is looking so shoddy on my end. But I don't mind how it look on my end as long as y'all can hear okay on your end. But it seems like it's like moving weird. Let me know if we still in the business of hearing me. I just need anybody to hit a yes for me. Anybody? Yeah, we definitely gonna. Y'all, I think I'm gonna restart this live. Is that okay? Cause it's real shoddy, as if somebody trying to fuck with me, which I don't think. So could be my phone acting up. But these past 2 weeks, it's been out of control. See, and I don't see nobody responding. Can you hear me? I'm gonna restart this live. No, it look okay. It's okay to you, cause over here it look crazy. All right, I'm gonna keep talking until somebody tell me it's jacked up or something. But anywho, um, cause that thing is shoddy. Okay, you said you can hear me, so I keep going. Anywho, so well, in that case, I feel like you keep saying that this you got a man from God and sent by God and this, that, and the third about God. But I'm like, girl, this man cheats on you. Okay, you can hear me good. I hear you now too. Okay, great. Cause I was about to start this thing over, y'all. Cause on my side, the video is all kinds of distorted, but it's okay. You hear it once, you've heard it 1,000 times. But on some G shit. I feel like a man of God don't keep capping on God. Like you've been capping on God for a very long time now, and that is really annoying. Like it's a lot of parts about this stuff that is just annoying. It's like, dude, if you've look, God is not going to send you a man that's only interested in rubbing all over your crotch in public and stuff like that. When you got a man sent by God, he's going to treat your body sacred. You know what I'm saying? Like my husband, y'all, he all for his wife sexy side and stuff like that, right? But you best believe, like, well, first of all, I don't even gotta use him as an example because me as a wife, I'm this way all on my own. Like, how can you say? Like, when you are with someone, they should feel like they have something that no one else has or has access to, and vice versa. Hey, Lady T. Hey, 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 hey. But it's almost like, what good is her booty if everybody gets to see it, if everybody gets to partake in what you got going on? Yeah, I'm about to really restart this live because something is going on with it. It is tripping to me. And it's starting to itch me off. I really want to restart it. Because it's fucking up my vibe. You feel me? It's freezing up on my end. Anywho, I'm gonna try to get through it though, y'all. Cause I ain't wanna be on here super duper long, but at the same time, no matter how long I'm gonna be on here, I want the live to look right. You know what I'm saying? Shit janky as fuck, like somebody trying to fuck with my live out there. Anywho, hey Lady T, good to see you. But yeah, it just led me to feel like, okay, Betty Lou, thank you so much. Maybe it's just my phone, so I'm just going to ignore it. But sometimes when I look back at it, I could see the jankiness when the recording plays back. It'll be skipping and janky and stuff. But I'm gonna get through it the best way I can because I really don't feel like starting over a new live anyway. However, I was about to say my strikers ain't striking. Um, but yeah, y'all, I just don't feel like a man of God would be in the form of Jonelle, you know. He's really degrading. He really doesn't care for this lady. He doesn't care for her kids. He's shown us that he's just in it for the bag. He's in it to come up. He's in it for all his personal reasons. And I just don't think she needs to keep putting that on that man, saying he's trapped. He came from God. He came from God. Because I just don't think that's the case. You know, I really, really don't. And I also, I don't know. He just disgusts me in the weirdest way, y'all. He really does. I'm not a fan. I wasn't a fan before any of this news, so I'm even less of a fan now. Um, also, I ain't even gonna bring that topic up. I'm gonna wait for that one. I'm gonna wait for that. But I'm gonna wait till the live ain't so janky to get on that other thing I was gonna talk about. But at the end of the day, y'all, I'm just over it. You know what I'm saying? I'm over it. I feel like if nobody let's do this. The because I ain't wanna stay on no Johnny Boy, you know what I'm saying? As far as the man of God that he is not, we don't got to stay there too long. We already know that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just to the point now where um, this thing has just gotten way, way, way left and out of control. And I just feel like I have troubles partake, like sitting back and just like, I don't want the kid, if this makes any sense, y'all, I don't want the kids to just be part of a storyline. You know what I'm saying? Because for people that are content creators, that's what it is, you know. But it's getting to the point where these things are just something to talk about instead of something to care about. If that makes more sense, it's like, you know what I mean? um, it's just getting to a point where nothing makes sense anymore. It just don't. It just don't. The way everybody is going about things and moving, it just leads you. I am still okay. I'm about to end the live and start another one. So I won't sing. Just come on the next live.